All right, guys, welcome back to JMV Rock County. I'm Jay. Vicky is making her own video right now. She's in her room doing some sewing stuff for her Handmade Creations by Victoria channel. So I'm going to do some cutting. I'm going to try to cut as much as I can with this other blade before I try to switch over to the new blade we got. And hopefully I'm going to cut some bigger stuff with that thing whenever I switch it over. I've got some Brazilians I want to cut. I've got some Turkish. I want to turn the camera around and I'll show you a little bit of what I'm going to cut. Hold on a minute. I've got all this stuff here that I want to cut. A couple little Brazilians, a couple Mexican coconut little ones. Most of that's Brazilian agates, and I've got these little nodules I found at the road cut that I found the Kentucky stuff. I've got a couple pieces of the Kentucky stuff. Right here's a couple more pieces I want to cut. I've got some Turkish agates that I got from Glacier Bros. I've got this possible Kentucky agate nodule that I got from Heather Gale. And then I've picked out, and I've got this stuff from Nick that I showed in the video earlier on. You guys have probably already seen it by now, because this video is probably not going to come out until Wednesday. It's going to be premiere. And I got this little half nodule. Hold on a minute. I got this little half nodule that I got from Taylor, my agate dude, and want to cut the face off that thing and hopefully see some good bands in it. And then I got picked out all these corals, that kind of finger corals, and trying to get some rings. And well, this one's awful heavy. I might just cut that one down the middle. But yeah, I picked out several of the, fingers, whatever, to try to cut some stuff for Ma, and might add some stuff to giveaways with that stuff. So yeah, just never know. You know what I mean? Stay tuned. I want to get cutting, and I'll probably switch out that blade and cut some bigger Brazilians that I have. But I'm definitely going to, switch it out for this thing here. So hold on, guys. And just so you know, I'm not going to film all the cutting. I just wanted to show this stuff. I might try to set this up and maybe try to show the cutting and see if I can actually do the whole fast forward thing or not. I don't know. Try. If I can't figure that out, that part won't be in the video at all. It'll just be at the end where I'll show everything that I cut. So I'm going to try to keep this video, somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes. So yeah, we'll see if I can figure it out. Oh Lord, guys, I cut some amazing stuff, some bad stuff, some stuff. Lord, I don't even know where to start. Let me start with these corals, I guess. I'll start down here, work my way over, and then now let's start with the stuff that I got from Nick, because this is kind of one of the big things I wanted to cut. So here's one of them. Hold on, I gotta adjust this light. Definitely got some little Orbeez in it. That pink goes all the way through it. But it's a little bit pitty, so I'm not sure how it'll work. That's one of them. This one, it just kind of blew apart on me. I'm not even going to pick up that little segment right there. It's just, like I said, it just fell apart. I don't even know what to think about it. Just got a bunch of different stuff in it. Let me see if I can zoom in, show it a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you think. And here's one of the other ones. Don't know what to think about this one either. This last one here, I don't know. It's almost like a quartzite or something, really, I guess. But it's got some interesting stuff going on in it. I think there's probably some chalcedony going on. I can cut that some more, both sides. And then I don't even know where to start. Let's start back over down here at the bottom, like I originally was about to do. So this was one big piece right here. Oh, you can't see it. I got it zoomed out. I'll just leave it zoomed out. I'll pick it up. So this was one big piece of coral, and I cut it into 3 pieces. Basically, I just cut a slab off of it. See, this is the back side. Still could get more off of it. There's some pretty interesting stuff going on there. Nice banding in that pocket. This little slab, oh, this is the back side. Okay, wait till you see the slab. Nice druzy pocket in there. This thing's going to be insane in the UV, I know it. So that was the back side, and I could cut that again if I wanted to. And I may just yet, I don't know, not tonight, but nice little fortifications in it. This side is just, That thing's gonna be crazy in UV. And then this little thing, this was all one piece too. It was a very thin piece, but so I couldn't cut it like this through it this way. But man, look at the agate in that thing. Look at that. I was about to stop cutting, and I went ahead and cut this piece off of it. I think it was that piece. I don't know. Here's one side, here's the other side. Yeah, it was like this. So this came off of one of these. Something. Probably that. Anyways, yeah, I mean, look at the agate in this thing, man. And it gets better, just wait. Now look. Now we got a little fortification plug with actually some color. Spot for my saw blade. I've worn that saw blade out, let me tell you. Now look at the end piece right here. So dirty. Look at that. I've never cut one of these corals. That I think I might make that the thumbnail. Yeah. And then let's go ahead and go to this one. Not much on banding showing, but it probably will be in the UV. But it's pretty colors. Like the way it gets red down in those spots right in there. Pretty. And then this one right here was like one big old chunk. I don't know what the heck to think about this one. I think it's mostly coral, but there is a good agate up here in the top. And it's still a big chunk, you know, where I could try to cut that some more if I wanted to. And I'm not even showing that with the UV yet. That's just, I've never seen the agate banding that pronounced in some of these. It's crazy. And then, wait till Mud sees these. This was one right here. This was all one right here. That was all one. Actually, that whole thing was one, and I left that because it's solid. It's just a solid piece. So if somebody wants just solid little agate discs, I can do that too, which most of these right here are. But let me go to this one first. I'm not going to try to go and like figure out the order. That was pretty interesting. Still got some junk down in there. I'd say that'll be pretty crazy in the UV. I'm probably going to have to pause the middle of this filming to go cook some steaks. Yeah, I can't wait to see them in UV. And then this was kind of like the end piece of this. It was kind of fingered like this. It was really thin, but that it was like all agate. So I went ahead and cut it. See, here was the bottom side, and then the fingers went off this way and this way. But I got little rings. Well, that's kind of ugly. Don't look ugly on that side. You know, probably need to clean up the edges, you know, the outside part, whatever. But this one kind of broke off. Melissa's got something she can polish with now, so she's got first right of refusal for these things. I told her I was going to cut some for her. That's a perfect one. Spots on the inside of it. You know, I didn't try to cut them too thick, but I didn't want to make them too thin either. So there's that one. And then I'm not going to show all these, but because they all pretty much look the same. There's a little bit of a pocket there. You know, they're almost all straight chalcedony. With a little, I mean, they probably show more in the UV. That one's got two little pockets in it. As you can see how you can see the light right through it. The outside part's just crumbling off my fingers. And then this part was even worse, crumbly. Pretty much, there's a little bit of agate there. But it's just so much that the crumbly coral that, Okay. So then I cut some malawis. I got some pretty good ones. There's one. My finger's got so much of that coral stuff on it and getting it all over these. Wasn't much to that one. And then this one, I should save this one for last. It's probably my favorite. That's a nice one, especially this side. Although this is the thicker side. Nice. And then the rest of these pretty much had some quartz in it. Well, this one didn't have much color, but it's all chalcedony and agate. So is this one, I think, actually. Faint banding and stuff in it. A little bit of hint of color right there. But you can see right through that chalcedony. These last two are definitely quartz, but they've got good banding around the outside of them. Nice little floater. See down in there and see how it's floating in there. So that's not bad. Even though it's got quartz in it, it's not bad at all. And really neither is this one. Same thing. See the floater. And this one actually has some color in the middle of the quartz too. So yeah, I don't mind them when they're like that. I definitely prefer a solid color like that, but you know, hey. And then this was the geode agate possible whatever from Estill County that I got from Heather Gale on the sale page on Facebook. And there's some chalcedony in it kind of, but there's not any banding. Maybe I could cut this again and there could possibly be something on in there some. But it's interesting, and it's not just straight quartz. So and this was that one half nodule or whatever that I got from Taylor. Let me write this down. Been sitting there a minute. So this one I know is Kentucky agate, and I already knew it. Have a little bit of a geode pocket in there. But look at the details if you get close. It's pretty. Yep. And then I cut a bunch of these nodules that I collected at the road cut. It's pretty much I think it's just quartz. They were just quartz nodules, but that one right there had some interesting stuff to it. This is just one of the little geodes I found with Maria at the creek she took us to, which that's pretty cool. I'm not even sure what to think about that. Is that just quartz? I don't know. That's pretty cool. There's another one of the geodes. Didn't have much for a pocket. It's got a little quartz in there. Little snowball quartz is what I call it when it's round like that. And here's another one of the stuff nodules from the road cut. It's basically just little quartz nodules. This one happened to be a little bit of a geode. I don't know if that might be chalcedony in that white, that really stark white part. I'm not sure. Here's another one of the geodes from the creek. Again, it's a little bit interesting. Another one of the road cut nodules. It almost looks pink right in there. Another road cut nodule. Not much to it. And then I cut pieces of Kentucky stuff. Kind of into some slabs. Actually, it was two different pieces. You can see how much chalcedony that is. There's other stuff going on in there, but that bluish looking part is chalcedony. A couple other little pieces there. And then I went to town on Brazilians that I had. Well, this one back here is not Brazilian. I'm not sure what this one was. It had this face on it right here. It could be a calandria, it could be, I'm not sure. I don't think it's calandria, but I'm not sure what this one was. I have to ask the Glacier Bros. It's got good banding in it. Knew it would. I took a risk and cut it thin. And then I cut these two coconuts. Got some parallax. There's not going to be much UV to those because they're pretty much all chalcedony. I ain't got much of a husk tone. Same with this one. I might just tumble these. They're little. And I think Vicky is trying to get me to come in there, so let me pause the video. Okay, I'm back. I think I showed the coconuts, right? I think the only thing I got left is the Brazilians. So, let's get going. What is it? This one, I was trying to, it had a big face, broken face. And it just kind of thin on one side and it just kind of broke apart on me. But I could do something with that and make them into something. I guess it was fractured. God, man. Why is there so much junk on this thing? I don't see any fractures on this side, so yeah, that's pretty. Kind of muted colors, but still, it's got a good pattern. I just love these. Like that white spot down in there, and right there on the edge. The edge blew off right there, so I'll have to fix that. Candidate for a rounded face polish. And then this one was just a quartz bomb, but there's now lined with chalcedony. But it's got pretty cool little geode pocket in there. Some coloration there in that quartz. Not too bad for being a quartz bomb. And then this one right over here is kind of the same way. Let's do it this way. Quartz bomb, but there's stuff around the edge that's pretty cool. Little eyes around the edge, and then it's got a little bit of a chalcedony floater there in the middle. You can see banding in that little part on the bottom. And then there's, tried to have a little bit of water line right there. So, oh, let's see which one. Let's do this one next because it's almost straight chalcedony. There's, I don't know, if I get it, maybe whenever I look at it closer here, I'll be able to see some banding. Yeah, you can see some banding in there. It's just real ghostly. And then look at the little dots. Let me zoom in on this. Got it in the quartz, little geode pocket, and then it's floating in the chalcedony and the agate. And that's not surface, because you can see down inside there and see that there's more in there. Yeah. Got a little hint of red right there. Little hint right there. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Still yet, it's not near close to as good as some of these are. Not dropped some. Alright, let's see, how's this go? Nice water line. Nice fortification. Little bit of a geode pocket right there. That's so cool. I love the water lines. And speaking of water lines, let's just go ahead and show this one. This was broken face too. And I saw that little hint of water line, so it changed how I was going to cut it. So I just cut basically a thick slice off, and then this side still. Because normally I would have cut that like this, which it would have, I guess it would have been fine that way too. And that's how you can get that. It's just mud. I need to get that out. I didn't realize it. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, that took me forever, and it's still not really good. But you can see how deep that pocket is. There's still junk in there. Guess it probably got in somewhere in there. I don't know. Let's look at this side. So you can still see dirt, clay or something. I'll have to get that cleaned up better. That's pretty. I really like this one. Can make a pendant out of that. And then I showed that one. I don't think I showed this one. Nope. So this one was just real ghostly. Kind of blue, but it's got some water lines, faint. Almost looks like a foggy coastal scene. Some weird clouds. Yep, still cool. I showed that one. Let's show this one. This one was pretty cool. I like how dark that band is around that middle quartz pocket. It's real, one thick black line. It's so cool. And then you got this stark white around the whole outside of it. Your little specks of gray or black, I mean, floating around in there. It's pretty cool. And then get into the bigger ones that I cut. And I didn't even change the blade, so I didn't really cut the big ones that I wanted to cut. But these I can handle. A water line right there. Zoom out for that one. It's pretty. And then there's this one. Spray it again. That saw blade was so bad. Looks like a fish. The chromatography with this one. Cat eyes. Oh. One more. Oh, I barely see. And you could see that one from back there. Well, no, I don't think you can. So you didn't see it because I can't see it. Well, you could see it whenever before I zoomed in. This is my favorite one. I love this one. I love it. Still like this. Love it. So I guess I could do some quick UV. Let me go ahead and turn this off and turn off the lights and everything, and we'll go beast mode. Hold on. All right. Lights. Where'd it go? There it is. Camera. Action. Oh, wow. Of course, all that coral is just freaking crazy. I'm going to have to do this. Can't do it with my left hand. Yeah. Look at this thing. I can't shine the light directly on it because it's just too bright. Yeah, that was a pretty good one right there. This one has some up there where the agate was. Ain't much showing otherwise. This was, wow. This was that one from Nick. Showed some red on that side, but look at that inside. Wow. That's crazy. The rest of them don't really show anything. Well, no, this one does. This is the other one from one of the other ones from Nick. It's pretty wild. This was the one I really wanted to look at. This coral that had the colored agate in it. Oh, I know this is going to be, yeah. I knew it. This slab of this, man, this is like one of the best corals I've cut. It's fantastic. Straight, fantastic. Oh, yeah, this one's good too. Look at this. Of course it is. I mean, you can see the banding on that before even turning on the UV, so of course it's good. It's so bright. Oh, and some more of these are got some pretty good bands in it. Those little rings. Oh Lord, I can't reach it like that. So this is one of the coconuts. Of course it's green. And the other one, faint, but nothing hardly like the other one. That one Brazilian's got good green in it. So is this one. Oh. Oh, Lord mercy, so's that one. Look at that one. Oh, I gotta switch hands for this because I gotta get close. Look at that. Holy cow. It's almost like a highlight opal inside that. You got like 4 different colors of green there. Because even the black around the outside of that was showing green right there. That's insane. I don't think the other half shows it. No, the other half don't have that bright green center thing. That's crazy. Here's one of the Kentucky geodes that I cut. The agate didn't show much. That's the one that was possible agate. I might cut this one some more because I don't see nothing the way it is that makes me want to not cut it. So that's the one that is the actual. No, that was something else. Where's the actual agate? Where'd it go? Can't see it. There it is. This is actual agate. There ain't nothing to it. Nothing. Okay, let's see. Malawi's a little bit, not much. But, wow. That's just crazy. Oh man, that thing's got a linger. Let's see. It's real faint, but there's a linger on this one. Yeah. Okay. That one back there, my favorite one, wasn't showing much. All right, let me get this stopped. All right, guys. That was a fun evening. That was some pretty nice stuff. Some of my best corals I've cut. Mud, let me know if you want some of those rings or whatever and which ones. Take some screenshots or whatever and then send them to me on Discord. Yeah. Keep an eye out on this stuff and keep watching, because maybe the next video I might give something off this table away that I just cut. Not in this video, because this is a premiere. I don't want to do it that way. So, because then everybody will be like, you know. But watch the next video or the one after that. Who knows? So tell me what you guys think about this stuff. I am very pleased with this little cutting episode. I'm very shocked at Nick's two of those rocks, how UV they were. Man alive. Love Brazilians. I don't know why more people don't really like them, I guess, or that they don't like them more anyway. I love them. I think that they are fantastic. They're reasonable priced and they're just awesome. I like them better than Kentucky's. I mean, look how many of those I just cut, and I guarantee you I paid more for one or two Kentucky agates than every single one of those I just got. So, and all the Kentuckys, almost all of them have fractures. I love the Kentuckys, and there's some good ones. There's some really good ones. But, you know, they're not my favorite agate, you know. Even though I'm a Kentucky boy, I'm in Kentucky. You know, I guess my tune would be different if I was the one finding them and selling them. Of course, you're going to promote this stuff. You're going to make it seem like it's better than it is. And there's some, like Agate Bay, Josh Ritter. He's got some Kentuckys and Tennessee paint rock and stuff like that. And matter of fact, he's Taylor, the guy I buy most of my Kentucky agates from, has sold to him before. And he's got some stuff on there right now for hundreds of dollars, hundreds, some down from a couple thousand or something like that. So on sale or something. But yeah. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. If you're watching this for the first time, usually I have my wife Vicky with me. She earlier she was making a video. She's just getting out of the shower right now, so I got to go take a shower too before we go to bed. But give us a subscribe, like this video, leave us a comment. Tell us what you think about this stuff. Tell me what your favorite thing is here. And keep a watch out for our videos, because ask anybody. We do giveaways here and there randomly now. And we just hit over 600 subscribers. Now, that's not one of our normal markers for when we do the big giveaways. So, but, you know, I'm not kind of doing these little small giveaways, or, you know, I don't know, maybe a piece of coral. I've done giving away coral, maybe a, I didn't show them malawi. Yeah, I did. Okay. Squirrel. Daniel's in my brain or something. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Jay. V's in there somewhere. You don't get to see me pester or none tonight on this video. But just know, in spirit, I will take care of business. I always take care of her thoroughly. And she knows it, you know, because she knows how much I love her most. I'm waiting for her to open the door. All right, guys. See y'all later. Bye.